Let's talk about fraud. Because even after decades of combating it, it's still as prevalent as ever. The most recent estimates suggest that fraudsters cost businesses over $3.5 trillion annually. A cost that is compounded by the endless hours spent dealing with the consequences, as well as trying to prevent future occurrences of fraud. But it's not just the monetary cost. It's also embarrassing and ultimately damaging to a customer's confidence in an organization. So, why is fraud so difficult to combat? The short answer is because fraud detection traditionally has been reactive, meaning it is unable to prepare for types of attacks that haven't occurred yet. Traditionally, banks and financial institutions conducted fraud detection through rule engines, which for a time worked as they were great at detecting known or consistent patterns. Unfortunately, rule engines required active management from a dedicated team, who would update it with new rules. This meant that the system was always one step behind. Even more problematic, however, were the inconsistent results generated by the model when distinguishing between a genuine risk and abnormal behavior. A simple example is whether the credit card that is being used overseas is a clone, or if the owner is simply traveling. Wrongly labeling a transaction as fraudulent is known as a false positive, which to the end user means needlessly validating their identity, unnecessarily changing their details, or even being left with a blocked card. Currently, the best method for combating fraud is through a combination of rule engines and something called machine learning. Machine learning is a system that enables computers to learn without additional programming. The most advanced version of machine learning is known as deep learning. With the help of deep learning, we can do things that were previously impossible, such as analyze immense sequences of patterns and learn from them automatically. At this level, the system is completely autonomous and therefore extremely proactive, allowing for predictive analysis of possible threats and up-to-date classifications without any human intervention. It is unquestionably the future of fraud detection. IBM's Power AI is the world's fastest AI platform for enterprises, with the most comprehensive software distribution for implementing deep learning. Across the Asia-Pacific region, Power AI has been used to create deep learning models for credit scoring, debt recovery, and fraud detection. The result? A very high percentage of correctly identified anomalous behaviors and significant reduction in false positives. Training complex deep learning models has traditionally been extremely time-consuming, taking anywhere from hours to days and even weeks. In the most demanding model training situations, IBM Power servers with GPUs have achieved speedups over 54 times faster than traditional servers. Such models have been put to work evaluating credit card point-of-sale data, ATM withdrawals, payment details, credit limits, and more, where they were able to assess an unprecedented 1.5 years of daily transactions and learn from them automatically, proving to be both a smart and powerful system. To properly combat fraud, take advantage of IBM's Power AI and save your business millions.